Okay, Rainier, I hope you're enjoying your 2-hour late start. I'm going to make a video showing us how to make our Google spreadsheet into a nice graph that we can insert into our lab report. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on this row 2 up here. We're going to right click on it. You're going to then click delete row. So now we have just all of our data. Now the computer, when it's graphing, it kind of has a hard time with words. It does really good with numbers. So we're going to change all of our minutes to numbers. So 0, we're just going to call 0. 30 seconds, we're going to call 0.5. 1 minute's going to be 1 minute. Minute and 30 seconds is going to be 1.5. 2, 2.5. Eve, 3, 3.5. Oh, you want to go into it now? No. 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7. And so now we have all of our data here. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to highlight it all. So we're going to click and drag, make sure we go all the way over to our 7-minute column. Then we're going to come up here and we're going to click Insert Chart. And then this is going to make a graph for us. So we have a few options of types of graphs we think we should choose. In this case, I think the line graph is the best. So then we're going to click on Insert. And you're going to notice it made a title for us. I don't really like that title, so you click on it and you'll give it a title. Give me a title. The title should show you what information the graph shows. You'll notice over here we have a legend, and it copied that from over here. So the blue line is our glass. So it looks like the glass one ended up really warm. Now, just like in math class, we want to make sure that we have labels on our axis. So we can click here. No, that's numbers. We're going to right click here with 2 fingers. Then there's edit. One of these says axis. And then there's horizontal axis title. Oh, but that's going to be the bottom one. So we're going to, we'll do the bottom one. Horizontal, we need to do both, so we'll start with the bottom one. Horizontal axis title, we're going to say number of minutes. So now we have our number of minutes there. We'll hit enter to apply it. You'll do the same thing over here. Then what we're going to do once you're all done, we're going to come up here, click this little button. There's a button that says copy chart. You'll copy it. It might say you need to press Control V or Control C to copy. If you need to do that, you'll click on the chart, hit with your 2 fingers, Control. While you're holding Control, you'll hit C. That's going to copy it. Then you're going to go over to your heat transfer document. There's a graph in here for the people doing it on paper. We're going to hit delete on it, and we're going to hit Control C or V. It says, would you like to link your graph? So it will update. If you make changes in Google Sheets, it'll update on here. So we're going to click paste. And then there we have our graph. It should have a better title, but there we go. Your goal is to get this part done. And then down below here, we're going to write a conclusion for our experiment using this outline below in the box under the outline. So your topic sentence should be restating the problem. So you come back up here. The problem is how does the material of my slushy cup affect how cold it keeps my slushy? Then you're going to rewrite your hypothesis. You're going to say it was predicted that this cup would keep my drink the coldest. Then you need to accept or reject your hypothesis. You need to provide evidence from your lab. What did the data say? And then we're going to talk about relationships or trends in the data. What patterns do you notice in this graph? So this is going to be a pretty big paragraph, but it's going to be pretty easy because I have it almost written for you sentence by sentence what you need. So you'll use data, you'll talk about patterns, and then down here, there's issues or problems with the investigation. So what mistakes do you think might have been made? If you have any evidence, like maybe there was a temperature mistake. If I look up here, if I'm looking at this blue line, I notice it's right here, and then all of a sudden it gets warm, and then 30 seconds later it's a little bit colder. I don't really think the drink got colder, so maybe that was a mistake, so I could talk about that. And then you wrap it up with a conclusion sentence, a transition word, and why this experiment was important, and that's going to be an easy one because slushies are important.